Time to do the exact same thing on the rear. I think I'll just do like this. Voila! Now to get this off, you can use the bolts holding the caliper, the slide pins. They fit inside here. Slowly drive these in using the right socket. Where's the socket? The socket. There's the socket. When I picked up this car, this brake was locked on, so there's nothing inside this disc. Which is why this went so painless. Boom! Also note to take out these, because they probably don't come with the new disc. That went well, I have to say. So I'm doing the other side now. Caliper is loose, and as you can see, this one is new, or newer than the others at least. But it's a real good sign that this car has been taken care of, because this is a genuine Subaru caliper. So that's nice. So I had to do a quick service on the parts washer, but soon we're ready. I need to buy some new fluid, I think. So then it's time to dip them in this. This is just, or this is called strip all. It's very alkaline, I think. Totally submerged. Yes. Then set to 60 degrees Celsius. Now leave them there for about 24 hours. Oh. Yeah. Left.
Yes.
So, one of my alarms went off when I drove in the car, so recording stopped. But here it is.
This is 12mm Allen key.
Yeah. I want to really drain the system, so I think I'll leave that overnight and do other stuff now, like remove the oil filter, change the air filter, and also the cabin filter, and the fuel filter. This air filter. Got that top end. Nice. Now. Oh my goodness.
Right.
I think I'll even remove the whole box just to clean up a bit. So I've decided that when I do the exterior of this car, when I polish it and do that, I'll also do a cleanup of the engine bay. Like deal with some of the rust and yeah, just make this look a whole lot prettier. So, my camera had stopped recording, but this is the lower one, this is the upper one, 2 bolts, oh, here and here, and also the hoses. So that was easy enough. Take off this damper, then you just have to bend this past here. Yeah. I think I'll just do one of these. I'll clean it a bit later. I ended up removing the whole airbox, and that is a way to change the parking bulb. This is upside down now, but that's okay, because that's down there. And we're gonna take out the airbox, this resonator thing, or what that is. You can access it, so you don't have to remove the fender liner. Oh, oil filter location is swell. This doesn't have a return valve or what's it called, so I can't fill it with oil before installing it. But since I've changed the fuel filter, I do believe it has to crank a bit before it starts anyway. Should only hand tighten oil filters, but that's given that you can actually grip onto them. Ooh. Probably a lot of controversy here as well, but I'm going for 5W30 LL. Whew. This is getting close. My mom was here helping me bleed the brakes. So now that's done.